Hello, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I'm going to make up for that this weekend. I'm on a road trip today. Me and my son, we're off to one of the most historic cities in the country. We're going to explore the city, we're going to explore it all together. And this evening I'm going to see a gig in this city. I'll give you more of an update when I get there. Hope you enjoy this one. And we've arrived. Now, right behind me, there's a bar. It's called the York Tap. So, I've made it to the wonderful city of York. I'm just going to give you a quick pan around, and there's the city walls up there. We're going to have a walk around York now, and I'll show you some interesting sights. Stick around. So now, we're on the approach into the city. I'm going to spin you around. Lovely view of an arch under the city walls, and as we carry on just to our right hand side there is a wonderful war memorial dedicated to all the workers who laid down their lives in the service of this country in the Great War. Here's all the names of everyone who laid down their lives, paid the ultimate sacrifice in service of this country. And here there's a plaque dedicated for the North Eastern Railway. Their names live forevermore. Here is the actual war memorial. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to walk up towards the city now. I'm going to show you what I can see on my current view. Up there, in the distance, is the wonderful York Minster. We're heading this way, we're going to go over an old bridge over the River Ouse. I'll show you that when we get there. So, the bridge over the river is now coming up. I'll show you the view along the River Ouse. So you've got a boat there for the city cruises in dry dock. Obviously having work done before the summer season. A couple of little boats there on the river. And then if we look the other way, view going that way. Oh, it's a wonderful city, York. Full of history, rich history as well. So heading up this street, I'm going to turn right and I'll head down in towards the city centre. So I'm currently walking down one of the main shopping streets here in York. I'll show you what I can see. Shops, places to eat, places to get a drink. When we get down here, there's a main square. I'll show you that, and I'm going to show you something else that is really unique to York when I get there. So, Saturday in York, it is a market day. Loads of stalls out here on the main square. Go around, James. I'm going to head down to the bottom There is a really nice church here on the right hand side. Really stunning architecture. So I'm going to head down here now. I'm going to turn left. I'm going to head down this little pedestrianised street. In the summer this is normally got umbrellas over it, all multicoloured umbrellas. But it is a very nice part of York, this. This is more modern, I'd say, than the rest of it. But there is something very, very good down here on the right hand side. I will show it you. And it is, there's a sign there. Don't know. York, Jorvik Centre. So, history of the Vikings in York. And it is sold out. Very good museum, that. Not been in for a very long time, but it's has a sensory ride in there where you get smells as well as sights. So, as you can see, I'm actually coming out of the shopping area, but there is a very good reason for this. Just down here on the right hand side is something very, very stunning. And I've brought you down here so you can see it with me. So, there on top of the hill is the remains of a castle. Now, I have been up that when I was a child. I went up it with my dad. I was very young. Over there in the distance, the old stone buildings, is York Castle Museum. So I'm going to head back up into the shopping area, back through the market, and I'm going to show you something else in York that is absolutely stunning. So now you join me at Watmer Gate, the shortest street in York, known in 1505 as Whitnor Watnor Gate, and meaning Water Street. It was later changed into its present name. The footpath was paved in York stone by York Civic Trust in 1984. Yeah. There it is on the street sign, the shortest street in York. So now, I'm heading up the Shambles here in York. Very old-fashioned medieval street. I'll walk up. Always busy along here. All the businesses.
Really, really.
If you look on there, these were butcher's shops in medieval times, and that's where they used to display the meats. People used to come along and buy them.
I am joking though. I do appreciate it.
Hang on, we're going in this way.
So here's the plaque. The ancient street of the Butchers of York, mentioned in the Domesday Book of William the Conqueror. It takes its name from the word shamel, meaning the stalls or benches on which the meat was displayed. Later versions which still can be seen. It was rebuilt in 1400 when it assumed its present character.
His location is never.
So we're just going to head down this way now.
Oh, should we go back?
Down there in the distance, a stunning view of York Minster. But I'm not going to head down that way just yet. I'm going down this way. And the reason I've come down this way, there's an absolutely fantastic donut shop just here. Look at those donuts. So we'll carry on now. Now,
I'll go in yeah, then we went to
the way I'm heading here, I'm going down here for a reason. There's a pub here on the left hand side called the Old White Swan. I'm going to stop and have some refreshment. I'll be back soon. Bye for now. Well, I've just finished in the Old White Swan. I had a lovely pint of Guinness. No filming in there, there was music on and there was TV on. I don't want copyright strikes on the channel. But I may put a picture of the pint of Guinness into the video. It was in a very unique glass as well. It had a toucan on it, which I've not seen before. I know Guinness used to use a toucan in their advertising many years ago. And it was a very good glass. I'd say overall it was around about 6.5 pushing 7 out of 10. That's a good Guinness. Right, we're going to carry on now. Whistle Stop Tour of York.
what do you do when you have?
You look at the architecture on some of the buildings, absolutely fantastic.
I'm okay for bread.
Even on this side of the road, the buildings aren't as old, but they are still nice in their own unique way. And it's so busy here all the time. So here we've got the back view of York Minster. So for those of you not in the UK, just think of a minster as a cathedral. Well, it is an absolutely stunning building. So I'm going to walk around the Minster. I'm going to come back into the centre of York. I'm going to show you some very unique shops. One of my favourite shops in the entire country is here in York. And when we come to it, I'll show you. So, little sign here, Minster Close. These two brick pillars and the two to the west made of stone were erected in 1995. The cost being met by the Friends of York Minster. So you've got one post here and one post across the road. So around here, not quite as busy, but just as beautiful. Just over the other side of the road there, some beautiful gardens. Very nice. So we've got another view of the Minster. Obviously there's some restoration work going on. It is a very old building. We'll head over to this statue here. It's of Constantine the Great, AD 274 to AD 337, proclaimed the Roman Emperor in York in AD 306. So just here, there is a plaque, and it says Constantine the Great, the years that he lived. Near this place, Constantine was proclaimed Roman Emperor in 306. His recognition of the civil liberties of his Christian subjects and his own conversion to the faith established the religious foundations of Western Christendom. So Constantine, by this sign, conquer. And there's a statue of the man himself. So here we've got an old pillar and there is a plaque on it, so we'll have a look together what it is. So it is a Roman column. This Roman column stood within the Great Hall of the headquarters building of the fortress of the 6th Legion, whose emblem was a bull, in the 4th century AD. It was found in 1969 during the excavation of the south transept of the Minster, lying where it had collapsed. It was given to the Dean and Chapter to the York Civic Trust, who in 1971 erected it on this site to mark the 1900th anniversary of the foundation of the city by the Romans in AD 71. So, yes, very, very old. And for those of you wondering, it is older than me. York Minster, absolutely stunning. Look at all the work on that. Built in the days before computers. This was drawn, hand-drawn and hand-built and hand-carved. Every piece of stone. It's unreal that we had technology like that. But we can't create buildings that look this good anymore. So heading away from the Minster now. Sun's a bit bright, let's move over the other side. So again here, old shops. And we're heading down to my favourite shop in York, which is just down here on the right hand side. Ooh. So I don't know if you can see it, but down there in the distance there is a sign that goes directly across the road and it says Ye Olde Star Inn. I believe it is the oldest public house in York. But I'm not going in there either. My favourite shop is just coming up now on the right hand side. And it's this shop here right now. It's called House of the Trembling Madness. There's Liam. First time he's appeared in the video today, but he is with me. Yeah, I'm going to switch off and I'm going to head inside. And I will come back when I've more than likely bought something. So here I am inside the House of Trembling Madness. And now you can see why it is my favourite shop.
This shop is actually
It's my favourite shop in the whole country, this. Always has been since the first time I found it. I'm from Manchester.
I'm from Preston.
Preston, not far.
Thornton, Cleveland.
Oh, I know it well. I know it well.
I'm from Preston.
Right.
But this shop, like for a guy like Charles, I got to Belgian Bean Festival
All right.
every year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you actually.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, so I've come out of the House of Trembling Madness now. I've got 2 Belgian lagers and a pint glass of the same lager. It's called Flensburger. I've had it before and it is a beautiful lager. So, Ye Olde Star Inn, established 1644. And it does say up there, York's oldest licensed inn.
I'm very nice the first
This next song is from the musical Grease. The musical home was in the
So we're at a different part of York now. Lovely park. Horse sculpture there. You can sit on it and have pictures taken. Lovely column building just over there. So it's York Museum Gardens. So I've come through here because there is something very old to see.
It's grey, so it'll be overcast. Bright and overcast, like today.
So, over in the distance, there's the ruins of a church. Down to the bottom there's the River Ouse again. Just over here is a Tudor style building. So we're going to head down to the river and walk along the river back up to where I'm staying for the weekend. But I'm sure you agree, it's very nice here. If you've never been to York, do yourselves a favour, get yourself over here. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time exploring the city, all the historical places you can see. Try and get in the Jorvik Centre, go to York Castle, York Minster, get lost around the shambles. Well, I'm coming around this side now to look at this Tudor style building. With some old remains next to it. You've got the old stonework and the old woodwork there at the top. It's truly a nice building. I think I said earlier, we don't make buildings like this anymore, which is a sad state of affairs in this country. So we're going to head out now, back down to the river. So we're just going to go down this little footpath now, and it takes us down to the river. Yeah, very nice river, but it does have a problem with flooding regularly. So just going to walk along here now. Everywhere you look in York, There's old buildings, there's ruins of old buildings. It's just unreal. Oh, that sounds like a mainline train over at the station. Don't know if you can see it, but over there in the distance there is a mainline train going through, so it'd be LNER. See? So that's the end for this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me hype points, all the good stuff. See you in the next one. Bye for now.